Hey guys, it's your boy Draconis here. And anyways, we got some awesome news and it's about update 11.40 for Crossout. And it's going to tell us how to get new parts in Crossout 11.40. And I've already read over all of this. It's kind of a short article, but very informative nonetheless. So why don't we go get into it? So it says right here, hello there, survivors. Earlier we told you about those who will soon arrive in the wasteland, and it just lists off the name of the dudes. Together with them, new parts will appear in the update 11.40. Today we will tell you about the mechanics of obtaining them, as well as announce the order of the emergence of new content. And then if we scroll down a bit here, it says, with the release of the update, a special in-game event will begin, which will be available to all players. We plan to have at least 75 levels. The exact amount may change. Reaching each level will take you one step closer to getting all the new items. And you'll be able to unlock new structural parts, faction recipes, new logos, also, you'll be able to get like new weapons and armor and all this other stuff. And CKs, I think, are among that. Yeah, CKs, decor, paint, stickers, backgrounds, logos, banner, portraits, in-game coins. And it's a battle pass. I fucking called this a week ago. What I say in my last couple things I was talking about the new weapons and all that. The first thing I thought is that it's going to be a new battle pass. It's going to be season 2 battle pass. And I was dead on about that. So I'm usually pretty good at predicting these things and knowing what's going to be what and how things are going to go just based on like how they word stuff, like just the way they were talking. It just seemed like it was leading up to season 2 battle pass. So I'm pretty stoked about this. It says also in the update, blah, 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 Battle Pass mechanics will appear again. We'd like to remind you of the difference between playing with and without it. For survivors who purchase the pass, the new faction will provide not only all of the above, but also the things I already mentioned. And then if we go down a little bit more, it says the event will be available for a limited time. This means when it is finished, you will only have the recipes for the parts that you managed to obtain. And the time period for this is going to be 3 months from the day of the launch of the update. Now, we don't have any idea when the update's coming just yet. They haven't said anything about that yet, but I can take a wild guess that it's probably, if they're releasing this much information, it's probably going to be within the next, I'm thinking 2 to 4 days. Because now they're working on balancing wheels and tracks again and everything, and I think they already finished the weapons. It sounds like they already finished balancing all the weapons and everything, that like all the main stuff of the update. So you could probably expect that within the next few days, I'm guessing. And then moving through the event levels, you will unlock first all parts from Surtur, then all parts from Tachyon, and then all parts from Sigurd. So it sounds like they're doing it a little bit different in season 2. They're going to have different tiers, 3 tiers it looks like. And I'm guessing you're going to be able to get one weapon, some structural parts, maybe some movement parts or something, maybe some cabs. Like, it's all going to be specific. Each tier is probably going to have one of each of those, I'm guessing. And then it says, how do I upgrade the special event levels? You need to complete special season challenges. For those of you who didn't get to play season 1, this is good information for you. The challenges will be both daily and weekly. Hopefully they're not as big of a pain in the ass as the last ones were, because some of those were impossible to do. If you can't enter the game and have remaining weekly challenges, they will be saved and transferred to the next week. So any challenges that you don't have completed for the weeklies will roll over to the next week, so keep that in mind. Also, I believe daily challenges do reset daily regardless of if you've completed them or not, so those do not carry over, only weeklies. So yeah, between that and then having 3 months, I wouldn't worry too much about completing it now. If it's going to be like the last one, there's going to be a battle pass that you can buy for $10 and another more expensive battle pass that'll give you all the stuff that the $10 one does, plus 15 extra levels to start off with. So it's going to be well worth your time and money to invest in that, even if you have to pay like 20 or 30 bucks for the more expensive one and you want to get that one. It's going to be worth your time and your money, because everything you get in the battle pass is going to be worth way more coins than that little bit amount of money can buy you. So I wouldn't worry too much. If you want to buy it, no frets. There's not really any downsides whatsoever besides spending the money. But again, it's not that expensive. Even if you get the $10 battle pass, it's easy money to spend. It's, if you have $10 laying around, which a lot of people probably do, unless they're out of work because of the pandemic and stuff. But if you've recently got your stimulus and you're looking to spend some money on Crossout but don't know where, this will be an excellent chance for you to do that. But yeah, it's well worth it. Trust me. You're going to want it, if possible. By returning to the game, finishing them at an accelerated pace, you can catch up on some of the missing levels. Daily challenges will be updated every day. Please note that they are not carried over to the following days. That's just what I mentioned a little bit ago. And then the last little bit here says, what if you didn't have time to get all the recipes? Do not despair. You can purchase parts from other players on the market. Now, what this is referring to, it's not referring to structural parts or anything based on building a vehicle from your basic parts. It's not like armor and you know, stuff like that. You're not going to be able to get any of that. Once the event's done, you're not going to be able to get that if you didn't already unlock it. But anything like weapons, movement parts, cabs, decor, stuff like that, you'll be able to buy all of that off of the market from other people, just like you normally would. But keep in mind, the first week or two of the event, that stuff's probably going to be extremely expensive. Or when the items first start getting put on the market, they're going to be really expensive. You're better off holding off, crafting them, or just saving your gold until they go down in price. If it works anything like Season 1 Battle Pass, you will only be able to get 1 to 2 of each thing. Just depends on the tier. So we'll have to see how in-depth this Battle Pass is and if anything's different from the last one and all of that. But this is all the information we have right now. We don't know when it's coming out. We don't know really any other details besides what we're getting in terms of the faction leaders and how it's going to work. So stay tuned for that. If anything changes or I have a release date, I'll let you guys know as soon as I find out. And if it drops before I get a chance to make a video on it, well, then I'll make a video playing the Battle Pass and doing the missions and stuff. So no worries there. But I'll definitely be buying the Battle Pass for myself, and I'm buying it for Cliff as well. You guys know Cliff. But yeah, that's about it, guys. If you want, you can make a donation to the channel. The link to it will be in the description. So don't forget to do that. If you do want to support the channel, you can donate as little or as much as you want, but it's not required. But it will be much appreciated if you do decide to donate. But this is Draconis, and I'm signing out. Peace.